morning, YouTube friends and family. It's your girl, Jovina Love, and I'm here to show some love. Today, I want to show a little love to a product that I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers using that they may have received in their BoxyCharm, and that is the brow bar. And I'm not just saying, use the brow bar. I'm telling you, this product is the one I want to show some love to today, because a lot of us aren't using it just to highlight the brow or to clean up, but I found it very good as a eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to show you. I have to warm it up a little bit. It's a nice consistency, because once you put it on the eye, you can feel that it's a little tacky, but it dries down very well. So you don't need to add a whole lot of base coat to it, or how we set it with the powder. Excuse me. So I just dab that on. And it feels just like my primer potion, but a little drier, like when your primer potion is getting a little out of date, but you still got to use it because it's expensive and you want to finish it off. Okay, and I wanted to do a pretty smoky, easy smoky eye. Show you a very easy smoky eye, even though it's probably criminal the way I'm doing it, but it's the way that I kind of learned how to do it. I'm going to take a large fluffy ferro brush. I'm going to use my color switch, and I'm going to use just the one back and forth. I have like 2 or 3 brushes that I like to use for this technique. And I'm going to use my Huda Beauty Mauve Obsession palette today, and I'm going to probably use about 4 to 5 colors. And to set my eye, I'm not going to do that. We talked about it. I'm not going to set my eye, but I'm going to use out of this. I don't have a name for it, but it's a Macy's Manufacturing eyeshadow palette made in New York. It's very nice neutrals, and I'm going to just use the black. And with that, I'm going to put it on the outer corner of my eye. And I'm just going to keep tapping it in there until I build up the color to the intensity that I want. And it's just a matte black, a rich matte black. And I really like that. I didn't put anything on my face foundation-wise because of the fallout. And when you're using just one large fluffy brush, there's gonna be fallout. Okay. I try to make them as even as possible so I don't have to go in and out, Color switch time. Okay. And we're gonna go into this rich burgundy color here. And put that right next to the black, and just same technique, just dab, dab, dab to build up the color. We're not blending it out until the end, mid-end, once you get all the colors packed on to the way you want it. Okay. I mean, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it. In the background, I have Adore Delano playing. She was one of my favorite drag queens on Drag Race. Such a sweet guy. His name's Danny. So relatable, so humble, such a sweet queen. I really enjoyed my time meeting her, even though I had a sickening spell. Okay, color switching it, and now we're going to go into this burgundy up here, so we're going to opposite corners. So this is the one we have on the one, this right next to the black. And we're going to use this one right next to it, just to give us a blend of colors, kind of. And it's kind of on top of it, but not really, just right next to it on top of it. I'm just going to pat the color on there. Okay. Some of these burgundies you don't need to go in a ton of times to look like. The one that I went into the first time, I needed to go into it a few times to build up the color. Okay, switching again. And yes, we see the mess. There's a little bit of powdery. So we're going to do these last two colors right here in the center, or the 1/3 center of the eye. I'm going to just pack that color in there. And then we're going to drag it up and over. And that's where we're going to blend everybody together. And we're going to blend from the inside out. Inside out. To keep it cohesive, and we don't want to muddy up the colors. Okay, and then I'm going to swipe that black just a little bit, soften it up. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to take some micellar water on a washcloth and clean up all this fallout. Because it does stain. The Huda Beauty palettes are highly pigmented. I love that. But the stainage is murder on my skin because it looks like I've been beat up, even with the micellar water. So that's when I'm going to show you some more love to this brow bar. Excuse me. We're going to go back into that lovely shade here, the soft pomade, and I'm going to use that as my concealer because it's so light and I'm, you know, pretty dark. So I'm going to use it under my foundation, not on top like I would my normal concealers because of the stainage, mostly. And I'm going to clean that line up right there so I have a nice sharp line on my foundation. They say, oh my goodness. I don't know if any of you guys have been to a drag show, but they are fabulous. I have not been able to get to one recently, but when I was getting to them 2 years ago, they were, I lived for them. They were life. They just, I breathed so much life, and I was so happy. But, and then meeting new people, meeting new friends, you know, it was great. Okay. Only time I'm dabbing the last bit that's on my finger over across my nose is I contour my nose with the concealer too, just by, you know, biting up the center. But I don't want to add any more product. I just want to stretch the product that I have so it doesn't make me look like a clown. And today I'm going to use once again my Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Foundation. And I'm going to use the BoxyCharm brush, the smaller one. Put that all over, including on top of this, because it's going to clean up, honestly, all of that fall out so I don't look like I've been beat up too bad. And I like to dab it and then just sweep and dab. Not too high up under the eye, but you know, get it all nice and neat. You can use it to cover up practically anything. So that was one pump. I'm going to go in for another pump or two. The reason I like using this instead of my sponge after I do my eyeshadow is so that I don't mess up anything. With the sponge, I kind of just go ham, dabbing, and then I end up touching my eyeshadow and touching my eyebrows, messing it all up. I have terrible lighting in here because the lighting is kind of yellow. As far as I can see, I don't think you can tell, but I hope you can, that this, the brow bar is blended in and gone. Okay. Drag that down. Sorry, I noticed a little creasage right at my tear duct area on the back side. Okay. And with that, you know, the normal routine, we're going to go powders, setting powder, and I'm going to use the Becca Hydra setting powder that we got in a BoxyCharm, but I ended up having, I got the translucent that's in a BoxyCharm, not the tinted one, so I had to go back into Ulta when they had their big sale, 21 days, and I got it then. But I'm almost done. As you see, I'm pretty much almost done with this one and the translucent. I'm going to set everything very lightly. This is not very hydrated anymore because it's got a very short shelf life apparently. Let me see. Yeah, 6 months. So it doesn't feel wet anymore. It doesn't feel cold anymore, which is fine. And then a little foundation. I'm going to my Too Faced powder foundation and pat that on. Make sure that I don't look washed out. But not too heavy under my eyes because we want to keep it nice and bright. And then with my LA Color Dynamic Duo here, I'm going to bronze and warm the face up with my GG Gorgeous brush. This brush makes it so easy to do this process, and it doesn't move the makeup around. It's not, maybe because of the base isn't, you know, greasy or anything. I'm using my classic Olay Whip base, so there's no, my foundation doesn't slip around, which I like. Okay. And then with my Sigma brush, I'm going to use the highlight powder to highlight under my eye. Just tap it and slide it just to brighten without having to add extra product. Hey, right in the eye. I know I want to get that corner up in there, but it might just ate it with my eyelid. Okay. And for highlight, or for blush, for blush. I've got 3 of these little Tarts blushes from Ipsy. And this is a sexy smoky eye for Valentine's Day, I think. So I have these 3 brushes. And I figure I'll use this one. This is more pink. These are more neutral nudes. To blush my face. And it's like I've never even lost I've used these a ton of times and never lost the texture. I don't know when I'm going to ever hit pan in them. I love the way this blush is. I love the way these Amazonian clay Tarte blushes are. Am I saying it right? I should be saying it right. Yeah, it's Tarte. Okay, and for highlight, I'm going to go into my Madison Miller trio for highlight. And I'm just going to use the one in here that I have really been digging into. Because Oprah is, I would marry if I could marry if I could marry a product, I would marry an Oprah highlight. Sorry, I'm all miscombobulated. I'm all in love. I mean, that is beaming. I love this highlight. All of their highlights are awesome. Doesn't matter what color I use, it just seems like they are perfect for any skin tone, any of them. All the frosty ones, even the little purple mixed one that was in the mystery bag. Oh, I love that highlight, I swear. So I put it here. It looks kind of weird, I know. But I'm going to buff that out with my other highlight brush from Ipsy. So that way, it just looks like when the sun hits you when you turn your head. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. And let's see here. What is? Oh, I didn't do the chin, huh? Left that there really thick. A thick smear. There we go. And now for the lips, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Trophy Wipe liner. And fill that in. Oh, my brows need to be done. Oh my goodness. Back to the brow bar. Gotta do the brows. And I'm gonna get a short brush, my little Ulta brush, and comb through my brows. Because my eye's so dark, I don't want to add the clear. I know it shouldn't matter because it's clear, but it actually does. It makes my eyebrows a little darker with the powders. So I have the powder on one side of the brush, and then I flip the brush and use the opposite side. It's weird, I know. It's like you saw me turn the brush over, and all the product was on the opposite side. That's the way you get a little bit and you dust it off. And it stays, it doesn't move. Which I like. Alright, so that was it. I want to show some love to the brow bar and show you some different ways of using the pomade side, which we used as a concealer, and we also used it as a primer for our eyes. So, thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know how your day was, let me know how your life is, and you have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye.